A Pomona woman scammed out of nearly $30,000 and several pieces of jewelry. I'm Rob McMillan. That woman's warning for others coming up.
Details on how she was swindled out of her life savings and a message today from police.
For many
Of me hysterically crying, screaming.
A Pomona woman scammed out of her life savings and precious jewelry after meeting two strangers on the street. Welcome back. I'm Mark Robles in for Mark.
Now that woman and her daughter want to make sure no one else falls victim to this scam.
So frustrating. We first heard this story after receiving a tip from an Eyewitness News viewer. New at 5 Eyewitness News reporter Rob McMillan explains how the con artists were able to pull off the theft.
A Pomona woman in tears, saying she was swindled out of her life savings, now left with nothing. The woman's daughter also feels guilty, saying she wishes she'd done more before it was too late.
Now that I look at it, I'm always like, I should have stopped it.
Paula Perez says the thieves stole about $29,000 in cash, plus thousands of dollars in jewelry.
She wanted to do like a kind thing for someone. And we're all just like in shock.
The victim says it happened Thursday morning when she was walking southbound on Indian Hill Boulevard. She says she was approached by two women, one asking for help finding an immigration office, the other saying she'd won a large sum of money but needed someone with legal status to get it. The victim eventually got into a silver Prius and took them to her home.
Any parent tells you, don't go with strangers, you know? It was unusual. She said that she didn't know. She just felt like, in a way, persuaded just to go in the park.
And there was a catch.
They needed for someone to have $60,000 because they didn't want to feel threatened again because they've been robbed before, like when they try to claim money.
They say that's when one woman claimed to have already fronted half the cash. Surveillance video showing the victim walking up to her Pomona home to get her share of the money.
I noticed that her eyes were red, her face was red, like she had been crying, but she was happy, so that's what was weird.
Brett says her mom left with the cash and jewelry and got back in the car. But her mom came back, the women apparently telling her she needed to get a utility bill or something to verify who she was, which she did. But it was all a ruse to get her out of the car so they could take off.
Within 5-6 minutes, she calls me hysterically crying, screaming. I was barefoot. I run out barefoot. She told me they stole everything. They left with everything.
They've reported the theft to Pomona police, who are investigating. Meantime, they have this message for others.
Be more cautious. Don't trust people who just walk up, no matter how nice they may seem or friendly they may seem. Just, you know, the best thing to do is just like ignore them and walk away.
In Pomona, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
So absolutely frustrating. Again, this story came to us from an Eyewitness News viewer tip. If you have a story idea, scan the QR code right here on your screen or go to abc7.com/tips to let us know about news that you think that we should cover.
A San Fernando Valley man has been arrested for allegedly targeting children for sexual exploitation.